Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. This could be your energy or it could be theirs. Somebody's belief system is affecting the situation. This belief system, because we have this subconscious mind here, so this is something that was created without them realizing it. So this person, I mean, it comes with the healing card, healing over here. I feel like this person is hurting. I feel like they're carrying a lot of pain, and I feel like it's coming from, it's like an area in the subconscious. I feel like it's coming from an old wound. This is old pain that they are carrying that is affecting this relationship. It affects their behavior. It affects how they think and how they act, how they react to things, the decisions they make. I feel like they've been carrying this pain for a long time. And I feel like they, this is something that they've kind of blocked out or are avoiding something. There's something they're avoiding to look at, and I feel like they have difficulties. There's something that keeps repeating in their life when it comes to relationships, all relationships, and they may ask themselves, why is this always happening to me? They may ask that question of themselves a lot. Or have through the years, and this is why. There's something that they're avoiding to look at. You see, the subconscious collects information without you even realizing it, and what it does with that information is it can shift a belief, alter your belief, create new beliefs. And that's indeed what has happened here to this person. And so this is what needs healing. They must begin here. If they want to heal this relationship here, they must go and heal this deeper wound that festers. So that means they must look into the shadows, something that they've been afraid to do. So we have the card of healing here, and we have reflection, and we have the elixir here. So this is all about healing up here. And so the elixir is also saying, it's talking about your health, so physical health, emotional health, mental health, and when it appears, it's because one or all of these things need attention, okay? And this can be, whatever is causing this can be being, how would I say, it's like a lot of negative thinking that is affecting your health or the health of a relationship, okay? And so the message here is to take a stand, to make positive changes. The thing is, because you can no longer run from whatever this is. You can no longer ignore it. You can no longer sweep it under the rug, let things slide. This card is saying that this person, whoever this person is, needs to rescue themselves. in order to rescue this situation. And so this is going to require, what we see here, this is going to require courage. We have the chicken here, and we have the card of bravery here, and we have the skull over here. And so the chicken appears when, you know, when there's something that you really need to do, or something you really need to take care of. Okay. This may indicate you need to take back your power. You need to do something, or speak up about something, or face something, something that's really been bothering you for a while, you or them, whoever this is. Because if you don't, you will continue, you or them will continue to carry this burden around forever. So at some point, you must do it. And I feel like you or they have reached that point. So, let's have a look. Something was hidden. This is about hidden things. It speaks to a family room, but it could be any room. It could even be a hidden room in the mind, in the subconscious, because we are talking about the subconscious. All right. So on this we have the Lovers. So this has to do with love, emotional decisions even, relationships, of course, happiness. And I think that this is for this person's own good. This is for their own happiness. I feel like there's a sudden realization. Sudden new information just comes in suddenly. It's almost like a wake-up call with regards to something that's been that they've been struggling with. Toil and labor is here. And it comes with the gift, you know. So this is help, support. This is rescuing themselves. Whatever this sudden insight is, this sudden piece of information, this sudden realization, it is exactly what is needed. And it could have been divinely given. There's the Hierophant, and he's pointing his finger, and he's saying, okay, learn what you need to know. Learn what you need to know. Get the higher view, the bigger picture. What you need to know. Learn what you need to know about those red flags you're seeing. Because this is coming, especially that the Hierophant is also here. This can go way back. It's the things you see, hear, learn since childhood that creates one's belief system. And so, whatever it is, it's affecting trust. It's like giving this person trust issues. Somebody has trust issues. They don't trust the other. They could maybe see trouble where there is none, especially the sun on the red flag. And there's a tug of war here on that red flag going on. And so this is somebody who's grieving over a loss, And that loss was caused by this person's actions and behaviors that were kind of, how do you say, it was caused by the subconscious. The subconscious, some conscious belief, some trigger from their past. It's like it erupted. It's like it caused a lot of trouble and caused an ending to happen. It created illusions of things that weren't really there. It's like their pain and their feelings are real, but it's coming from someplace deeper that is coming out here because a trigger has been hit on some stored memory of pain, you know, that they've been avoiding to go and look at. Doing this action, because it can no longer go on like this, doing this action is going to be for their own good and for the good of the couple or the relationship. And this could be about even a new relationship, somebody who's been hurt before and is afraid. It's like you can only get so far in a relationship and then you back off because you start having all kinds of suspicions. So, it could be that this is about somebody new. This could be somebody old, a past love, or somebody you've recently broke up with because you didn't trust them. Because you feared history repeating. And so I feel like it's like because you reach the point where you can no longer run from this or ignore this or let anything slide. You need to rescue yourself, this card is saying. So now we're in reflection on that. So we're in reflection on rescuing ourselves. So there's recognition that something needs to change here, okay, with the skull down here. This could be, and this is, you know, a change in thinking, okay, a reality check. But something needs to go, and I think it's a way of thinking. I think it's an old belief system. Yeah, a way of thinking that was in fact created by this old belief system, but it can be changed once you recognize it. Yeah, once you recognize where it came from or where this is coming from. And that's what they're doing. Here they are in the Four of Swords. Oh yeah, see, they're thinking about this fight that broke out. You see that? And most likely there was an ending. And look at that, Nine of Swords. And so there they are looking at, look, there you go, looking at the details of how this was created, of how they landed here in the Four of Swords. And with the butterflies, we know that they wish to transform, and that's what the skull is. It's about transitioning. Okay, so they wish to change this relationship because they can no longer continue like that. You know, they're suffering. They're suffering. All the swords still bleed, and they're suffering beneath the weight of all of that they've been carrying around for so long. And how much happiness has that stolen, robbed them of, you know? So it really is time to look at this. And that's what they're preparing to do. They have to go find this missing information here. There's 3 coins down here that have not yet been completed. Okay, so there's they have to go find that missing information, and this is what they're preparing to do, and this is going to require courage because, you know, whatever this is very painful for them to go back and look at. So it's like they have to go back and relive a very painful point in time. But it's necessary, you see, because there's an obstacle. We have the mountain here. So the mountain, there's always a learning curve with the mountain, but it does indicate that you will be better off once you get to the top, because once you get to the top of the mountain, you've got your bigger picture. You have that clear view, and it's like smooth sailing all the way down the other side, right? And so we see we have the mountain, and the mountain has been hidden by the moon. What is the moon? It's the subconscious mind. So the block, the mountain, the block, has been hidden, but they will find it. They will see it. They're getting that reality check. Now is the time to you know, delve into the shadows and persevere with this. See it through. Look at it. Because the mountain is also about perseverance. You know, it can indicate that you have no other option but to climb this mountain. Because if you don't, you will be carrying those burdens a long time, and you do not want that. You're at the, you know, you're at the end. You've had enough, right? You can no longer continue. 1 minute, be right back. I'll just put my little dog on the floor here. She's on my lap. And so, yeah, so this is exactly what's happening. And once they do this, it's like they set themselves free. Okay, so once they do this, you will hear from this person if this is happening to you. And here they come. Knight of Cups and the Lovers. So once they do that, they are coming back to make up. This in this deck, it's about kissing and making up. Okay, so you see the 2 lovers kissing behind the trees. So this is it. So once they do this, you are going to hear from this person. They're coming back for your cup. They may have walked away from your cup because they were too afraid. Because of them seeing red flags where there weren't any. Because of their fears. And so here they are, coming back. They are now on the right path, being pointed in the right direction. Yes, although this has been a painful journey, here for this person, they had to go back and look at something very painful, but in doing so, they're able to bring this relationship back from the brink of death. That's what this card is saying. And this was a this decision, I feel, was initially hard for them to do, because they had to look at something that they've been avoiding for so long. And so And so it would have hurt them. They would have had to relive that pain, you know. It's why they've been avoiding it. But that action actually sets them free from that wound. Okay, so it actually sets them free. Wisdom is gained. He holds this this falcon here. Wisdom is gained, and look how he looks at his empress. You know, this person. So if this is happening to you, he thinks of her as the one. And he really wants this new beginning. He really wants to see new growth. He is indeed being pointed in the right direction with the gift and the star. And so now we see new hope for this couple. And I feel a fresh new start. It's like they went off the path, and they've been off this path for quite some time, and now they are being redirected back onto the right path. Okay, so ultimately this, although it seems it has been very difficult, it ultimately is going to end up being what saves this relationship in the end. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.